Hi everybody, we're just gonna start our practice standing up and just try to warm up to the sun salutations into our floor today. So if you just stand on top of your mats, getting the legs together if you can. If you're not, you can't do that. You can just separate your legs under your hips. Try to align the knees and the toes and breathe in, bend your knees slightly and lift the chest up. Look towards your fingertips. Try to lift the toes up in this position, separate them and place them back down. And you'd have little space between the heels, pushing the heels down, squeezing the elbows in, pulling the belly in and sticking the tail out a little bit more. Breathe. And exhale, we can open the arms and dive, getting the chin and chest down last, and relax the head down here. You can roll the shoulders back and down. So you're trying to release tension in the neck, totally pulling the chin towards the knees, keeping your legs bent a little so you can warm up the back of the hamstrings, and then open the elbows and hold. Fingertips touching the floor. You can use your blocks here if you need to. Inhale, lift up, look up. Keeping the fingers or palms pressing down, you can step the legs back and keep your body steady here. Press through the index fingers and thumbs, stretching the fingers out, finding the center of the body. Top of the head is in line with the hips. Just try to find your core and hold. You can move and adjust and find the perfect position for you. Try pushing the heels away and go on to the tippy toes a little bit more. Good. Now push onto the downward facing dog. Stay here, stretching the heels one at a time. Placing your core, getting the back of the legs lengthened. And one last one, inhale. And exhale, settle. And inhale, move onto the balls of your feet and come forwards. Exhale, we can come to chaturanga. Just bringing the chest and chin towards the floor. Inhale, we come to upward facing dog. You can have your knees down or knees up, depending how you're feeling. This is still the warm up, so you can keep your knees down to get the shoulders to rotate a little bit further back. And one more time. And the next step, we come to down dog again. From here, we're going to lift the leg up, stretch it up. Try to bring it to the side and stretch a little bit further through the heel. Inhale, we step forwards with that leg. Coming up onto the lunge, you can have the first one. Knee on the floor, separate the fingers, pull the shoulders back, try to find that depth in the hips. Exhale, we come back. And then we come to change the legs. We are lifting the opposite side up and taking the foot to the side and see whether you can stretch as far side as you can. And then we bend the knee and bring it forwards. Again, you can have your knee down or up. We're coming to go here. Shoulders back, belly braced. Deepen the breath. Squeeze the elbows in if you need to. And then we can come back down. This time we just stay on the plank pose and do another chaturanga. Inhale up, front of the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then we walk the first one. Instead of jumping, we just get the fold here with closing the body and the neck down. Inhale, then we're gonna find our chair. And exhale, we can push the hips forwards and up. Let's do this one more time, going slowly, step by step, so you can get everything correct. Breathing in. Sit your bum back, try to close your shoulders up and pushing palms together. And exhale, we open and we dive. Inhale, look ahead. You can step your feet. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the leg to the side. Stretch, breathe, kick the heel away. And inhale, step it forwards and rise up. Exhale, come back to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Stretch and bring it forwards and rise up. bring the hands down, come to chaturanga again. In and exhale. Then walk your feet again to the front, relaxing your head. Inhale into your chair pose. Exhale, we push the hips and open. Now I'm going to start jumping in and out from the down dog. So you can actually just stay with bent knees and stepping in and out. That's not a problem, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And bend the knees, you jump or step. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And you can stay calm and see how you're feeling here. Finding the Tadasana. Try to engage your legs a little bit more. Try to connect to the inner thighs. So your jumps are a bit more controlled. And you're not favoring your right side from your left side. And we go again, breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. 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 And breathing out. Stay here. Pressing the palms, index fingers, little fingers on the ground. Raise your core and lift up. Inhale, we bend the knees and look forward, we jump. Exhale and fold. Inhale and sit. Then exhale and push the hips forwards. We are going to do one more. So just get yourself settled again. Just think about the breath and see whether you can synchronize the movements with your breath and deepen the breath. So the longer the breath, the longer you can hold the positions, okay? One more time when you're ready. Lovely. I hope you're feeling warm now. Just gonna take one leg out. Getting into our warrior two position. You need perpendicular feet, so the front foot and the back foot is in T shape. You're kind of lining them up. If you got lines on your mats, use that. That's kind of good. And lifting the arms up. Level the body. Relax the shoulders. Fix your eye gaze. Breathe. I want you to try to connect with your toes and your heels. Lift the body upright. Squeeze your bum. Shoulders back, belly braced. Inhale, we reach to the side. Exhale, we go extended warrior. Don't push beyond your ability. If you can come a little bit further, be my guest and come a little bit further. Deepening your breath here. Inhale, we're gonna follow the top arm over the other side. Reverse warrior. Keep your leg bent as you can. Engage your core as deep as you can. And inhale, we're gonna windmill the arms. Try to get the back heel off the floor. And then you take the front leg back out to the side like we've been practicing. Trying to keep your leg to the side. Inhale, go on the front of the foot. Exhale, we come to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay there. Take the same leg back and circle it around to bring it forwards. Lift the chest up. And then we're just going to get the back heel down and windmill the arms again. This time you're stretching the leg out. Good. Now inhale into your triangle. Exhale and look up. Find the center. Settle into the legs and the sides of the body. The further down you go, the harder it's going to feel. Breathe and breathe and breathe some more. Now we're just going to get the toes forward as you come to bend the other side, and you're going to get both hands to this direction. I want you to try to settle in as low as you can, but don't force your body. If you can go under your leg and hold it this way, great. But your knees should not hurt. You're trying to keep the back foot on the floor. Lift the chest up. Try to push against that leg with the upper body so that it makes you engage a little bit more on the core muscles. Then you're going to turn the toes out. Free your arm. Take the front leg back. Have a little breather. Inhale, pause. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, and back. Taking the back leg forwards. Settle into your warrior two. We're going to do some floor work, opening the hips. So you want to warm up the legs and the hips. So this is important that you push the knee out a little bit further. Find the back leg open. Shoulders back and down. Breathe. And then we reach to the side. You can extend the position here. Keep your neck nice and long. We can come to the floor now. Keep breathing in and out. Keep lifting the kneecap up. Press back heel down. Lifting the chest. Relaxing the shoulders. And then we can rewind. Taking the other arm up. Relaxing the shoulders back and down. Breathe. Now we're going to come with the lead of the arms. Take the leg back to the side and come forwards. Bend the arms if you can. And inhale. Exhale. And bring the back leg forwards. And then windmill the arms again. Lengthen the both legs. Stretching the body to the side. And then we can open. Breathe. nice and deep. Both feet are flat, shoulders back and down. Open the arms. Now I'm gonna move the body up and then bring this toe in and go the other side. You're trying to get the arms under, but the back leg is straight. Keep engaging the core here. Breathing deep, breathing out deep. Pressing the arms to help you also. That's gonna help with the balance, so you're not forcing onto your knee joint so much. Keep your body nice and tall, breathing deep. A couple more times. Breathing out deep. Then we can come back the other side. Take the leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now I'm going to start with the feet. So if you can flatten the feet, you go wherever you need to go. You might not be going as far as me towards the feet. You're trying to flatten the feet. You might need blocks to put your hands on. Okay, so we can open the leg to the side and stretch it out. So I'm walking my hands wherever I can. You might not be doing it this far. Okay, then I'm going to try to catch this foot. Obviously, you bend your knee and lift it this way. It's going to be super hard to balance in this position. So be careful. You can come up a bit higher or use your yoga blocks. And try to stretch to the side. Keep your body nice and tall if you can. And breathe. Now feed the leg back, just send it back as far back as you can. You can bend this knee to make it easier if you need to. That's kind of okay too. Now we're just gonna get the arms nice and straight. See whether you can push with the foot that you're standing on from. So you can try to lift up, keeping the top leg straight. And we're just gonna push off. Pull off our foot one more time and bring the back leg in. Stretch, stretch, lengthen. You can go to chaturanga again if you want. Inhale and exhale. Find down there. You can stay on the knees down to have a little breather, or you're gonna get to go the other side with me now. So you're lifting the leg up to the side first. Then you try to walk your hands back. I'm just going to do it this way so you can see it a bit easier. There we are. Then we try to reach the foot because I changed my position, so I'm a bit more wobbly now. But I'm going to try to readjust my balance. You could be catching a bit higher and bending the knees, not a problem. Now bend the knee and take the leg behind you. As far as you can go. You don't have to go straight leg. You can keep it bent. Try to engage with the tippy toes. Now bring your arms really strong. Then you're going to try to push off the floor and lean onto the arms. And again. And then bring the foot down. Stay here. Stretch. Get the forearms on the ground. And try to stretch your shoulders. My neck is not on the floor. Now bring the knees down and sit back on the child's pose. Here, relax. Catch your breath. I need to adjust my camera so you can see everything that's going to take place on the floor, hopefully. So you're sitting on the child's pose whilst I'm doing this. Great. So we are from the child's pose. We're going to come into our belly and then separate the arms. So you're getting the T shape here with the arms. I'm going to take my right hand in towards my body, left arm going to stay straight, right knee will bend. And I move my leg behind me. Then try to rest your head so there's not too much tension. And use this arm to try to twist your body and this back foot try to comes to the floor. It might not do. You're just gonna relax. Allow your shoulder to stretch underneath you. Keep breathing in and out. Look over your shoulder. Use the hand to kind of increase or decrease your stretch underneath, okay? You don't have to go so far. Good. So now you're gonna raise the hip and just try to get that leg straight. Stretch, stretch, stretch. If it's too much, bend the arm behind you because mine is straight at the moment. This is quite hard. You can bend your knee, lighten the pressure. Okay, then we're gonna come this knee to the front. Now I keep my head facing that direction and my arms relax. You can bring your yoga block or a towel under this knee. So I'm gonna get this knee as high as possible and my bum is gonna try push onto the ground. In my case, I can stretch my leg and catch it. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Relax the shoulders. Let the spine rest. Open the hips. Keep the hips pushing down. Keep breathing. From here, bring the hands underneath your chest. Try to get the chin on the floor and see how far you can come up. You might need to bend this knee, okay? So mine is still out, so you can bend the knee first and then try to lift the chest. But don't force onto the lower back, so you can stay on the forearms and lift this way. You'll feel release to the lower back, which is quite nice. So it's not that difficult to be here. But try to feel the looseness. Don't force beyond your ability. Okay, so we can go up. Wherever you can manage to go and stay there. Then use your arms, use the back knee to bend it on the floor so you can walk this leg into your hip stretch. So stay inside in the dragon pose first if you want, taking the arms here, or you can put that foot a little bit further forwards. Okay, so you can try to relax your head down, or just go a little less than me. I don't expect everyone to be here with me. So you can have your foot in, maybe turn the toes out and be here on the hands. See how we get on. Deepen and relax all you got here. Find your balance. Then you can take the hands back. Tidy up onto the lunge, lifting your arms up. And try to balance here. If it's too much, come off it a little bit more. If it's too easy, go back down further. Just find your own. Then we can come forwards with the toes. Then we're just gonna go relax here. Your blocks can help you, so you can have them under your hand. Relax and rest your shoulders. Pull the toes towards your face. Pull the head back more. If you want, you can try to go a little bit further. You don't have to, okay? So you can try to go a little bit further, support yourself with your hands, or you're going all the way to the splits. Then we can just bend the front knee, find your pigeon pose, bring your hands back up, try to stay straight. You might have to bend the back knee. Then you extend your body down. Grounding your head, relaxing your arms. If you need to, you can support your head with your hands here like this. Try to find the body, releasing tension. And I got spinal breath here, so I just breathe in through my tailbone to the crown of my head. I'm breathing out and I relax. we can come back in. We can take the leg back and lie on our belly here. Good. Just try to come up on the upward facing dog or your cobra, wherever you feel you can come and lift and open the spine. And then we come back down again. And open the arms. Everything will reverse on the other side. So the right arm stretches. And then I bring my left hand in, bring my left foot over, and look over my left shoulder. And then we can just come back and gently take the knee to the side. Again, you can stretch that leg. I'm going to just try to shuffle a bit so you can see what happens here. So my leg to the side, and I'm just getting to turn my head to the side, and I'm opening my leg out. Because I can't go this far, you might not be able to. It doesn't matter. So try to bend the knee higher and push your hip down so you're getting that hip to surrender to the ground. And I turn my neck to the other side, so it's stretching here. It's lovely and grounding after all the hard work we've done, but keep breathing deep to keep the work going. So you're mentally preparing your head to the release station here. If you're in this position, you can breathe into your upper back also. That can help you decompress your spine. And then we can bring the hands under. You can bend your knee to come up. So if it's too tight on the spine, just you can bend your knee a little bit more. Or you can keep the leg further to make it a little bit more challenging. My back leg stays straight here. It's very hard, so do not force. You can be on your forearms. Just try to see whether you can push that hip forwards a little bit more. Breathe. Now we're going to try to walk the hands back, bring the front leg into our position of the dragon pose. In my case, I'm going to step my foot out a little bit more and go underneath it, but I already showed you the easier options. Just stay where you need to, okay? Keep pressing onto the front foot. That helps with the stretching of the hamstring already, preparing for the split pose. And then I'm going to climb my hands in. Just bring my foot into position where I can really press onto it and reach my arms back. And open space. The longer you spend time on the floor, the easier it gets with all these positions. So just keep your body breathing. Now open the arms. Flex the foot towards the face, and you can calmly relax your head. And in my case, I can go a little bit more. You can just have blocks underneath you to support you. You can use your arms, or you just go surrendering all the way down. If you have more time, you can stay here longer. All this routine we've done on the floor, you could spend 3 minutes on each exercise. So that would take you about 15 minutes to finish. Almost. So you can make it more. Because at the moment, I'm just rushing it a little bit. So I'm not spending so much time. But you could stay as long as you want to if you have the time, okay? And we're going to bring the knee in, turn onto the pigeon. Again, just don't force that front knee. You can support your hips Lift the chest up, release your shoulders, and come down. And relax here, surrendering the body. Then I'm just going to drag my leg back again. This time just going to go onto the upward facing dog and squeeze my bum open and bend my knees wider, going into the froggy finish off. You might feel this is going to feel so much easier because we've done all the hip openers. So just go get yourself in a position so that way you can actually stay and relax. And stay as long as you want to. All these positions we practice. If you have any energy left or you practice the locust pose, you can actually try to come on onto your elbows and see whether you can lift your legs off the floor. But it takes a lot of power through the arms, so don't force your body. There we go. Very quick, strong flow here. Just take your time on each pose. You've got options to pause the video so you can actually analyze each and every moment and use your props to help you. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste everybody. Have a lovely day.